hope you had a great first week of your online classes. This week we're going to be focusing on similes and metaphors. So the objectives for the week, we want to be able to define a simile and a metaphor. We want to be able to understand the purpose of similes and metaphors. And we're going to explore some similes and metaphors in literature. So the definition of a simile is a comparison of two unlike things using like or as. So in the sentence, you will see the word like or as. So the purpose of a simile. Authors use similes to explain, express emotion, and to make their writing more vivid and entertaining. Here are some examples of similes. So the night was as black as coal. The paper is as light as a feather. The ocean was like a raging bull, and her eyes shone like stars in the sky. So some similes in literature. So here are a few examples actually straight out of these pieces. So in the eastern sky, there was a yellow patch like a rug laid for the feet of the coming sun. The cafe was like a battleship stripped for action. She is, as sailors say, like a lady's watch, always out of repair. Now, a metaphor is a comparison that says one thing is something else. Literally, it is not, but that's how it is worded in a sentence. So her laughter is a gentle song. So metaphors are similar to similes, but make a comparison instead of actually suggesting that two things are essentially the same. So some examples of metaphors. She is sunshine brightening our day. A blank page is a playground for imagination. The melody is a balm to my soul. Now here's an example in literature. So all the world is a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances. So that was from William Shakespeare. And this quote is a metaphor because the world is not literally a stage, but figuratively asserting that the world is a stage. Shakespeare uses the points of comparison between the world and a stage to convey how the world works and the lives of the people within it. So we know that the world is not literally a stage, but in his comparison, he says that the world is a stage. So let's try a couple. So is this one a simile or a metaphor? The field is a rainbow of colors. We know that this one is a metaphor because that word is in there. Simile or metaphor. The trees are like a canopy covering the road. So with that like in there, we know that this is a simile. The lake is a mirror of beauty. So since that is in there, we know it's a metaphor. So that's all I have for you guys. If you have any questions on similes or metaphors, please reach out to Miss Katie or I. Just keep in mind, a simile uses like or as, and a metaphor says that something is something else. So have a great week, you guys. No school on Friday, so it's a short 4-day week. Take care.